Hey friends, welcome back to another product review video. Today I am going to be talking about and reviewing the Fithrill walking pad. I'd actually call it more of a mini treadmill because it really has a lot of features, more than just a simple walking pad, although it does work as just a simple walking pad if that's what you want. If you've been a subscriber for a while, you might remember that I reviewed a different kind of walking pad close to a year ago now, and I still have that one. I still enjoy it, but this one has a lot of different features. Like I said, it's more of a mini treadmill than just a walking pad. If you are interested in like a really detailed side-by-side comparison of the two styles, not necessarily pitting the brands against each other, but just the two styles of walking pads, let me know, because I know walking pads are extremely popular right now, and there are getting to be so many on the market that it can be kind of hard to know which features maybe would be best for you and which ones are less important. And they're just so very different that there's a lot of variation. So let me know if that would be something that you're interested in. So for me, in my own personal fitness journey, I have found that it is extremely important for me to have really accessible ways to exercise depending on the weather or depending on what the kids are doing on a certain day. I'm not always available to, go out on a bike ride or go for a run, and be out of the house, or even, go to the gym or go to an exercise class whenever I want, because I just have other responsibilities. And if I'm relying on only that kind of exercise, I just have a really hard time being consistent. So I have found that the best way for me to be consistent with my workouts is to have at home really accessible things that I can do. And having a walking pad has just been a game changer for me in getting my cardio that I need, but also just my movement throughout the day. I try really hard to get at least 10,000 steps per day to try to stay active throughout the day, and having a walking pad that I can jump on and get a few steps in when I'm just scrolling on Instagram or watching a YouTube video has been extremely helpful. So this Fithrill walking pad came very quickly and was packaged very nicely. The very first thing I noticed is that this is a heavy piece of equipment. This is not made out of cheap materials. It was very heavy, and it was difficult for me to move on my own. I definitely recommend having two people to move it. I love that it's high quality and I have a nice long space for a long stride, but I will say that if you want a walking pad that you can really quickly move from one room to another, or going up and down stairs especially, it's not something that you're just going to be like pulling around to different places in the house often. I do recommend having two people to move it, and it's not an easy task. So for me, it's more of a permanent fixture in my exercise room that this has turned out to be. I don't really move it very often. So like I said, it does have a pretty long track, so it can be appropriate for even taller people. I am not a tall people. And it's very, very nice for me. I can do very nice long strides on it, no issues at all. I love that. One unique thing that this one has that you will not find in a lot of walking pads out there is that this one has an automatic incline. A lot of walking pads don't have any incline at all. The previous walking pad that I have has a permanent incline where you can't even have it go flat. Then others have, like some manual things that you can like pop out to make an incline. This one actually has an automatic incline where you just press a button, and it has 3 different levels, 5%, 7%, and 9% incline. The other thing that sets this walking pad apart is that it actually is appropriate for running as well. It can go up to 7.6 miles per hour, which I have never gone up that high. I don't know that I ever will, but it is an option if you want to do like sprints and things on there. It has that nice long track and then the high speed capability. So it is definitely not just for walking. There is a 300-pound capacity limit. So this is appropriate for a lot of people of a lot of different body sizes. And now let me take you over and we'll look at all of the different features and buttons, and I'll show you how the handles actually fold down, so you can just use it as a walking pad at a standing desk, or you can actually use it as a treadmill. I do really love the look of the treadmill with the orange and the black. It kind of reminds me of like the 80s. I kind of just get that vibe from it, which I actually really like. It's a very sleek design. There is the on switch right there, and there's a display here. The readout is going to give you speed in miles per hour, and then calories and time. Actually, incline is here, and then time is here, just the number of minutes, and then distance in miles. And then there's two ways to control the treadmill, which I actually really like. They have the remote that has all of the basic controls: speed, incline, and start and stop, or start and pause. And then also up here, they have the start, pause, and stop. And then they have mode, so you can set a goal. I believe I haven't played with it much, but you can set a goal based on how many calories you want to burn, how much time you want to do, or how far you want to go. So depending on your goal, you can change that. Then there's a quick jump to 3 miles per hour and a quick jump to 6 miles per hour. And then here's the up down speed buttons. It's going to start here. It starts at 0.6 and then it goes up in 0.2 increments. And then here's the incline where you have those 3 levels. Also, when the handles are up, you can use this, that is the emergency stop. You can clip it to yourself. And if you happen to fall or something and this pulls out, it just stops the treadmill. So you do have to have this in for it to work, as long as the handles are up. But if you have the handles down and are using it as a walking pad, then that doesn't have to be in. The little phone or tablet tray is removable. And if you're going to put the handles down, you do want to remove it. Before I put the handles down, I need to show you these. They just fold right out here to be like hand rails. So that is very nice. You can be confident that you can catch yourself if you happen to stumble. To fold it up, you just put these back down. Then there's these little levers here that you make point up on each side. And then the handles just go right down. I'll take this and put it away. So that is what it looks like in walking pad mode. And of course, once you put the handles down, you can't use the controls at the top here. So that's when you would definitely need to use your remote. And you can control everything with that. So all in all, I am extremely happy with this mini treadmill walking pad. It has been really helpful for me to train for the 10K that I have coming up next month. It's coming up really soon. With my previous walking pad, it's great for walking. It has that permanent incline, so it's a little difficult for running and trying to keep my heart rate in that zone 2. So having the option of being able to run on a flat surface, 0% incline, is really, really nice. So I've really been appreciating that and using it a lot. The only negative that I have a hard time trying to find any negatives, because I really do think it is a solid piece of equipment. But the only thing that I will mention is that the sound of the motor is slightly higher pitched, and it can be a little bit to get used to. It's definitely not loud by any means. It's very easy to hear the TV if I have it on or whatever. But there's just like this little bit of a high pitched motor sound throughout. I've definitely gotten used to it, and so it doesn't bug me anymore, but I did want to mention it for anyone who might be sensitive to that. There's just that little bit of a higher pitched sound. So that is it for this review. Let me know your experience with walking pads down below. If you have one that's similar to this, or if you have a different style, I'd love to hear what you like the best. Also, if you do want a more in-depth comparison side by side of the 2 different styles that I have, let me know that down in the comments as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you again in the next video.